Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Destiny 2 weekly reset video. My name is Story and today is February 18th, which means we're running up until the 25th because that's how things go around these parts. Now, how are you doing? Hope you have a wonderful week with the old Crimson days. The stuff's still here. The rose petals are still falling, but I think the event has disappeared, sadly, so I hope you got all the things you were grinding for. Anyway, if you're new to the game, welcome. Come on in, find yourself a pew, and pour yourself a brew. This is the tower map. We've got some important icons to first understand, which are beneficial to ourselves, and that's vendors. The Destiny universe is littered, festooned with vendors that will give you things like bounties, challenges, and quests and whatnot. And if you complete these challenges, bounties, and quests, you get yourself some loot. For example, look at live fire exercises from our very own Shax that deals with the PvP side of things. Complete 8 bounties collected from him in the week, and you get yourself some powerful gear tier 1 loot. Isn't that amazing? We've also got Iron Banner back. More on that in a moment. Another example, spare parts, our gunsmith. The weekly is complete some gunsmith bounties. 8 off, same thing, powerful gear tier 1. If you're a member of a clan, you can hop on over to Hawthorne and after you've done your clan XP, which is 5,000 points earned per character. So you can do that a bunch of times on each character if you like. And that will get you powerful gear at tier 2. So it goes on and on and on and on and on, but there we go. And then we've got destinations. This is our favorite. We'll start with Vanguard. If you play some daily heroic story missions, you'll get some XP and some fun. Vanguard strikes, you can play 3 of these for your weekly using the subclass element as the currently active elemental burn. So that's 3 strikes using the same element as the active burn, and that'll get you some powerful gear at tier 1. If you don't know what the elemental burn is, here it is. It's displayed just there. So we've got Arc Sins for the week and Blackout and Grenadier as the modifiers for today. Then we've got our Nightfall, the Ordeal. What is it this week? I'm going to hit my API bot up with this. It is the Insight Terminus as the Ordeal this week. That's very special indeed. The weekly is complete the Nightfall. The Ordeal activities. Higher difficulties grant the most efficient progress, so you have to run it a couple of times, and the higher difficulties grant more progress, basically, and that will get you some powerful gear at tier 1. Then there's the weekly. Complete the Nightfall with a score above 100,000 points. That will get you pinnacle gear. Pinnacle gear is at the top of the tree in terms of its power level. It may not be useful, it might be very useful, but there you go. It's the highest power stuff that you can get. Then there is the normal Nightfall, normal flavor, vanilla flavor. There's 3 of these to choose from. This week we've got the Tree of Probabilities, the Arms Dealer, and Scarlet Keep. Now, some of these strikes have specific loot that you may have a chance of dropping the more you grind the strike over and over again. For example, if you play the Arms Dealer over and over and over again and get nothing, the next time you play it through, there'll be a higher chance that you'll get something, and so forth. This strike, the Arms Dealer, will net you the Tilt Fuse Exotic Sparrow if you happen to get lucky. Then there is the Tree of Probabilities that will get you the DFA 140 RPM hand cannon. DFA stands for Dedicated Farming Award, just in case you didn't know. And the Scarlet Keep gets you, drumroll please, nothing. Nothing, tra-la-la. Yeah, absolute sweet. Fanny Adam right there. What can you do about it? Nothing. Anyway, moving on. What else have we got to play? We've got Gambit. What's Gambit? Well, it's these green things. We've got the Reckoning, which is a cooperative 1 to 4 players. I must laugh and scoff at this 1 to 4 players because it's pretty darn difficult if you don't have 4 players. But anyway, it's a cooperative thing. It's got its own burn for the week, and that happens to also be Arc Singe and a Grenadier modifier for the day. There's 3 tiers to choose from, and that'll get you some loot as well. Then we've got Gambit Vanilla and Gambit Prime. If you complete 3 matches across both of these playlists, that is, you'll get some powerful gear at tier 2. There's also private matches if you want to grab hold of your nan and enjoy yourselves in a bit of private Gambit. And here, ladies and gentlemen, is the Crucible playlist, which has got a lot going on. This is probably the most convoluted area that we have. It's very odd. But anyway, we've got Rotator matches. These consist of Clash we've got this week, and Showdown, and Iron Banner. So there's 3 areas here in the Rotator playlists, and 4 games of that completed will get you powerful gear tier 1. That's not 4 games tasted, not like you've just put it in your mouth and then you've dropped it and quit the game. That's completed. You've got to eat the whole thing. So that's Iron Banner, Clash, and Showdown. Then we've got core matches here, which consists of Rumble, Control, Elimination, Survival, Survival Freelance, and Classic Mix. 4 games of that completed will get you some powerful gear at tier 1 as well. You can also get some pinnacle loot from Iron Banner this week as well by picking up the bounties in the tower. He's just over here. Look, go over and see him. I don't have to today because literally it's just bounties. That's all he's got. So we don't want to waste time when I'm rushing this video, especially for you. What else have we got in the Destiny universe? Well, we happen to have a flashpoint, which is done on Mars this week. Can you believe it? It's Mars. So Flashpoint is what? Well, you'll have public events spawn down here and up here. Complete those, loot lost sectors, kill the boss, loot the chest, and that will give you some progress. You can check your progress on activities completed here with the lovely Anna Bray, and once that hits 100% and disappears, you'll get yourself some powerful gear at tier 1. There's also Escalation Protocol to enjoy on Mars, as well as 7-wave Horde mode activity, which has some loot at the end of it, and this week, all 3 of the Icarus weapons have a potential to drop from farming this activity. Isn't that fantastic? So your flashpoint is on Mars, ladies and gentlemen. There is some more Horde mode style stuff over on the moon, one of my favourite places. We've got Horde mode here, Altars of Sorrow, but this is guaranteed to give you a drop if you complete the final altar with a big fat boss there. There is a sniper, a shotgun, and a rocket launcher to gain from enjoying that activity. There is also some ways to earn some more loot. We've got Nightmare Hunt here. Complete any Nightmare Hunt activities. All difficulty tiers grant progress and more if you can speak English. 3 of those completed, powerful gear at tier 1. Then if you complete a Nightmare Hunt on master difficulty, you'll get pinnacle gear. There's also some chances to earn pinnacle gear from the Pit of Heresy if you complete it as well, once per character each week, so you can get 3 lots of stuff from these. Isn't that amazing? Then we've got our complete the current replayable story missions for powerful gear, as well as the Garden of Salvation raid for pinnacle gear as well. You can go down to the Lectern of Enchantment and defeat some nightmares over in the Altars of Sorrow, and that will get you some powerful gear at tier 1. And of course, completing the memory quest from our own in Eris Morn. Isn't that great? So that's your moon. I love the moon. We all love a bit of the moon. Now, over on the Dreaming City, if you're interested in this, you'll have to run all the way over here to Petrovenge to pick up your bounties, because the Ascended Challenge this week is the Bay of Drowned Wishes, which is just there. So that is your Dreaming City business this week. The Dreaming City curse is at week 1, just in case you didn't know. Now we're going to scoot on over to my favourite Banshee, because if you're new to the game, these are quite handy. We've got some weekly bounties for you to pick up that will award XP Glimmer, upgrade modules, and some planetary resources. There's 2 of those for the weekly. Then there is bow calibration-y stuff. There is these bounties, daily bounties here will award mod components and enhancement cores. You'll need them to upgrade a lot of your stuff. The bounties on the end will give you Glimmer. If you hop on over to the Crucible or Vanguard vendors, these bounties that refresh as soon as you've done them will give you a bright dust for you to spend in the Eververse store. It'd save you from spending your real hard-earned peanut. Anyway, there's material exchanges, and these are armor and weapon mods, and these will rotate on a daily reset. So if you've got these, or if you don't want them, you just wait 24 hours for the next daily reset, and you can pick up some different ones. Isn't that fabulous? What else have we got then? Well, we do like to hop on over to our Leviathan raid vendors and have a look at what armor they've got. If I don't do that, I know some of you get very upset, so we don't want any upset. I'm going there now. I'll see you in a minute. Benedict 99 and 40 pence. He has the helmet for the Eater of Worlds, prestige Leviathan gauntlets, normal Leviathan chest piece, normal Leviathan boots, Spire of Stars, class item, and Alone as a God sniper rifle. He has a brother from another mother, which happens to be on Nessus. over here. So we're going to fast travel to Watcher's Grave. I'll see you in a short moment of time. 1.99, here he is. And he's got the normal Leviathan helmet, the gauntlets from Eater of Worlds, the chest piece from Eater of Worlds, the Spire of Stars boots, Prestige Leviathan class item, and inaugural address pulse rifle. Isn't that fabulous? We're going to wrap up the video now by having a look at our own Eververse store, if I could press the right key. Here is some stuff. Cosmetics, isn't it fantastic? On the exclusive weekly offering screen, we've got Keep It Clean, a new exotic emote, and it goes like this. So you're putting away the trash. And a microphone. Keep it clean. Why don't you? Yeah. There you go. There's the Packmaster's Command ornament for the Lord of Wolves, if you're feeling particularly scrubby. And then there's the Tachyon 4. I'd like this, but I'm absolutely broke. And then there's the Perineal Velocity. That's how you pronounce that. That's an Armelon Sparrow. Add that to your collection. And there's an Armelon shell. It's Armelon everywhere. It's a phenomenon. It's Armelon. Anyway, we've got some stuff for Bright Dusters also featured down here. Boons and shaders and Cabal Shield Breaker Transmat effects. The Ram Sparrow flashy moves emote right there as well. Then we've got seasonal stuff. This is going to be available. Look, items may become unavailable for purchase after the season ends. Have your panic attack right now. But this stuff may disappear. Some of it may come back. You never know. Because it makes them money, and money makes the world go round. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. You can peruse that at your leisure. Then there's the archive for stuff that didn't make enough money, and it's back again to make a bit more money. Actually, look, you know, there is some really nice stuff here. The Whisper ornaments, amazing, love it. Laconic, all of it's nice. I don't think I've seen a bad one. Maybe this. No, it's good. It's all good. Anyway, here's your Bright Dust section. Splurge all of your hard grinded Bright Dusts right here and now. We've got Blade Wipe emote. That's very dicey. The Ram, of course, we've got Tex Mechanica shell. We like it. There's the Phalanx shell as well. That's very nice. And then there's the Long Live the Queen. I really like that ornament there for the Telesto. And then there's the Virulent Grips. I think these are specific to your class. So if you're signing in as a Warlock or a Titan, there'll be Warlock and Titan things right there. There's also the Colossus Helmet projection. A Colossal Helmet. There it is. And then there's boons, more shaders, box of tricks, transmat effects, and a beach ball projection for the times that you just need to see a beach ball above your ghost. Anyway, ladies and gents, that is it right there. That is your weekly reset from February 18th to the 25th of your finest of Februaries. Have an absolutely fantastic week in Destiny 2. I hope you get all the things that you're grinding for in Iron Banner. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and remember, smoke me a kipper. We'll be back for breakfast.